Your buyers are scared. They're scared of taking decisions. They're not as much scared about buying something at a particular price, but they are scared that the decision will go wrong. It is not about you versus the competition or anything. Every decision they take, including to not to buy that anything, it has a risk associated. And at every decision, there is a risk factor that they are evaluating against. So when you're deep into the sales process in any enterprise kind of setup where there are multiple people involved in taking that decision, you have to ensure that you are making the risk minimal. Remember, I'm saying making it minimal, not making it zero, because you cannot make the risk zero. There is nothing like a completely risk free. And if you try to tell that to the customer is stop going to believe you. So you need to understand what the risks are associated with your particular solution. And you need to have a clear plan as to how we are going to help them mitigate that risk. So identify those risks and have the mitigation strategies. With that, you build more credibility in front of your customers, and that will help you make that decision simple. Again, don't just look at the monetary losses or the operational losses or anything like that. Think of it from the point of view that if the decision really goes wrong, they may lose face in front of their co-workers, their bosses, and even people who are working under them. And third aspect is something that we always forget. The people who are working under them. We tend to ignore the important role juniors have in making these decisions. If you're buying a particular software that is going to be used by people who are reporting to you, they will always be the people who are going to finally use it and will have comments on it, views on it, feedback on it for years to come. And just imagine if they are going to say after a year down the line, yeah, what kind of thing this guy purchased, my boss purchased. You're losing face in front of them. You'll be blamed for years to come. So making sure that even the junior people who are going to be finally using the product are coming on your side is very important. So mitigating the risk associated with taking any decision also starts with identifying the key people who are involved, who are going to be impacted with it, not just the people you are talking to. Most salespeople, and especially founders with little sales experience, make the mistake of relying on one or two decision makers who are finally going to take the decision. But if you tell them, please involve your junior people as well, your co-workers, your senior people across the organization in that decision making, it will make life simpler for them to take the decision because it simply makes it risk free. What's the risk free? Minimizes the risk. So that's one way of looking at how you can make the buyers less scared. Again, I'm talking about less scared and not completely scare free. It cannot be. There is always a risk, always some amount of scare. You need to only mitigate it. Hi, follow me for more such tips on sales, specifically for founders. Happy selling.